Good morning, friends. Another hazy day on the balcony here, looking north at Jerusalem. You can't see Amman in there in between those two buildings, but it's there. And the Jordanian border, the mountains even less so. I'm out again because we just received a notification of the detection of incoming rockets, missiles, excuse me. I don't know why I always say that. It's missiles. It's missiles that not only are huge with half a ton warhead, but also have now what's, oh dear, I'm forgetting the multiple charges, cluster bombs that separate up in the atmosphere before. Just listening, I've been hearing Israeli planes overhead much of the morning, and the detection of an alert, advance alert, is for northern Israel, but we've seen that before, and we've seen the alerts then spread to central and southern Israel. When we see them coming to central Israel, the missiles come in straight ahead. They are fired up into the atmosphere in Iran, come out of the atmosphere somewhere over Jordan, and then kind of break through over here. And when detected, and you can see in the other videos that I've posted, when they're detected and firing at southern Israel, so you see the missiles coming through in the sky above me here, heading towards southern Israel. It bears repeating that there was another attack early this morning before I woke up in northern Israel, so this will be the second one of the day, at least, that I'm aware of. It was just an alert that came through. I didn't pay attention. And yeah, we're doing something really remarkable today. Right after this passes, I'll be heading into Jerusalem. I have the back of my car is filled with toys, activities, games for children. There are now thousands who are homeless, displaced, because their homes were destroyed, some completely with all their possessions. So we're doing something really remarkable by providing activities for kids that will be able to give them things to do, give them a little happiness, peace, quiet in the hotels. They really can't go outside a lot anyway. Where some of these hotels are, there's not like there's a yard or a playground or a field in which to play. And what we always realize is that when a child is happy, that gives his or her parents the opportunity also for a respite. Here we go. Nahariya, the red alerts are coming in now in northern Israel. Nahariya, which is in the northwestern most corner of Israel, right along the border. I'm a little jumpy right now. I just heard a noise, I think, come from the Arab village over here. Sometimes when you're up high like this, Manara, yeah, now there are alerts coming in across the entirety of northern Israel. Ma'alot, Manara, this goes the entire length of the northern Galilee. We won't hear or see any of them here. We probably will not hear the booms that are taking place, but noises now, you're much more aware of the proclivity and presence of Israeli planes overhead, wondering where they're going or coming from. Even when the wind blows, sometimes it creates the sound of a boom, an explosion, and that's jarring because we don't hear. You assume that there's been a siren, but it's just jarring. Something very uneasy. Fortunately, right now, there are not a lot of kids out in the park down here. I just saw one woman over there walking two children down on the street. Certainly, if we were having an air raid siren here in this part of Israel, everyone would be running for cover at the moment in the bomb shelters, and hoping that it stops. What we've seen, and maybe this will be the last point, we've seen that the Iranian ability to launch missiles has been degraded enough, both because of the attacks on the missiles, the missile production, and the missile launch equipment. That's of course key. If you can't, even if you have the missiles and can't launch them, then they become ineffective. So Israel's been very successful at that, as well as attacking. Still, not only before the U.S. attack this week, which was heroic and brave and the right thing to do and remarkably successful. We're now just getting a notice that the IDF is identifying the attacks on the north. But anyway, we've seen the ability for the Iranians to launch the missiles themselves, remarkably degraded, and that's a miracle. Anyhow, I'm going to go out now, deliver some more. No, now we're seeing more. It's the second wave. This is in the Golan Heights, including Arab and Druze communities in the Golan. Definitely can't see that from here, especially with the haze. This is ongoing, and it's still happening. It only may be a couple of missiles a day at this point, or a couple of rounds of missiles every day. Eventually it will be stopped, but what's eventually needed is actual peace with an Iranian government that is not jihadi, that is not genocidal, that does not chant death to America and death to Israel, that is not misogynist, persecuting women and punishing minorities just for existing. We pray for that. We pray for the realization of Jeremiah 49, verses 35 to 39. Wherever you are, I pray that you and your loved ones are all safe.